From Portugal to the world, hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nimesh and I've been working as a digital colorist for comics, and I'm also a creator and I publish my work under Nimprod Comics. And this is After Panels. What is After Panels, you ask? Well, I love reading indie comics, and usually after reading them, like everyone else, we like to talk about what we read, right? So I created this show where I will review and discuss comics that I read with you guys. Hopefully it will also help you guys to find some new comics that you probably didn't even know about. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about Dead Legends. So let's dive in. You know, nowadays it's hard to find comics about martial arts. So when I saw the covers for Dead Legends, I was immediately hooked. And I mean it, come on, look at them. Look at the covers. The covers scream, it's a cool comic. Don't you agree? Dead Legends has a vibe to be a mix of Van Damme's Bloodsport and Tarantino's Kill Bill. Although, to be honest, some of you will argue that it is more like Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon than it is Bloodsport. You know, the movie that made Bruce Lee known around the world, Enter the Dragon, where he didn't finish, I guess, or in the end, or when they released the movie, he died. Today I just say tomato, Enter the Dragon, Bloodsport, it's basically all the same. Van Damme is Van Damme. I prefer Van Damme. Even Bruce Lee is the master. I'm sure you all will let me know in the arguments, in the comments, I mean, who is the better martial artist. I will say Van Damme. I will keep it that. Anyway, so Legends of the Dead is a 5-issue series, and the Uma Thurman's bright type of character in this comic is called Yan Nakamura. She enters in the new tournament edition to avenge her husband's Yushi Nakamura. Blind Tiger, another fighter from the tournament, decides to solve his issues with Ushi by seeking him in his hometown. They both end up brawling and Ushi ends up dead. Yan, that was not invited to the tournament, ends up entering it by faking her identity. Everyone thinks she is Red Dead, a famous assassin. The comic presents a lot of fights, and most of them are quick. And as we progress in the story, we have some fights that last longer. And by the way, here's a disclaimer for you guys. This comic probably is not recommended for kids because there is a lot of blood and there are brutal killings. Okay, they are brutal and violent, not in the level of Mortal Kombat, but still there is a lot of blood splatter in basically every fight and death. Oh boy, there is a lot of death in this tournament. This comic is so freaking good. Damon is so tired of being a champion that all he wants is to find someone to defeat him so he can be done. This is basically the summed up version of the first 5 issues that complete the first arc. Now, as for the characters, Yan is a great character. She is the main villain. She's the main character. And she lost her parents in early age, so she lived her life with her grandfather, who is a master. He didn't know much about how to raise her, so he did all he knew, and that was to train her in the martial art. Soon, when she got in the adulthood, she fell in love with Ushi, and she left her grandfather to pursue happiness. And the part when she is entering in the tournament, I'll tell you, it was a funny moment. When they ask if she is Red Dead, because she gets confused with this character, Red Dead, that no one knows, except the fact that Red Dead is a killer assassin a very famous killer assassin, but no one knows how she looks. And people say, "Oh, are you Red Dead?" She looks at everyone and sees that no one knows who Red Dead is, so she says, "Yeah, sure, of course I am." That was a good moment of the story. At least I laughed, because she can't say who she is because she wasn't invited for the tournament. So it would be very hard for her to enter if she reveals who she was. And also about her design, I'm very curious about her design. I tried to. I think that until the end of the issue, they don't explain why she has this red thing on her face. But aside from that, she looks a good character. I just wanted to know why she has that. Maybe it has something to do with her ethnic. They use that. Like I said, Red Dead is another fighter on this tournament. She's a well-known assassin. Everyone fears her, and she seems to be a legend. They don't really know her face, obviously, because she's an assassin and probably no one lives to tell how she looks. So it would be hard for someone to say, "Oh yeah, I know how Red Dead looks like." Probably that would be very good for her job if she was that happened. Overall, Dead Legends have a very good cast and a lot of different characters. And each character has their own agenda. The first arc has 5 issues and does a great job introducing everyone and setting up. Blind Tiger is one of the thugs that protects Damon. And like all the thugs, he is a moron and a bully. Basically a generic thug. But I like that he had a protege that he cared for. I think that what separated him from the generic was that fact that he has a thug that he cares for and he's training him to be a fighter as well. The jacket he uses, I mean the patch that he uses on the back of the jacket, a tiger with 2 red crosses on the eyes to symbolize his name, Blind Tiger, was a fun thing. I liked it. It was very good for his character. This is my review of Dead Legends, and if you want to read it, you can find it, for example, on Global Comics. I will leave the link on the description. The first issue, I believe. Let me check. Oh, okay. So the first 32 pages is free to read. So check out the link below and see what you guys think about it. Also, since you will be visiting Global Comics, I guess look for our comics under Nimprod. You will be able to find Snake Homecoming Part 1 and 2, and you can give it a read as well. And I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can get the notification when the next video comes out. If you feel generous and you want to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee so it keeps me boosted for more videos. Just go to coffee.com/Nimprod. You'll have the link also on the description, and fill in with your tip. I highly appreciate any coffee you send my way, and every support is welcomed. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on another video. Until then, keep reading indie comics.